Good day, everyone. Hope your day is going well. So today we're going to take things a step further. So I opened up the conversation to start a conversation around inflation and how it's diminishing our purchasing power. And then I followed up with another video giving some strategies and ideas that will help you maintain and increase your purchasing power. But today I want to focus on two of those things that I discussed in my previous video, which is saving and investing. And before I get into that, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tim Ford, and I've been actively trading and investing since 2016. Prior to that, I started my journey studying the stock market and personal finance in 2011. Opening up my 401k and, being mentored, receiving mentorships, taking courses, and I continue to be mentored up to today so that way I can expand my knowledge and now hopefully help someone else. So today we're going to talk about automating your finances to build savings and invest, right? Ultimately, these things will allow you to build wealth. And so, unfortunately, it is a hard task for most people to save money. And so they usually tell me, Tim, before I even get my check, the money is gone. Or once the money is deposited, I don't know where the money is going. Or I don't think I make enough to even save. But here's what you want to do. You want to take out all of the excuses and you want to make saving and investing your priority, okay? And I also want to show you a really cool way for you to set up your savings, and let's get into it. So actually, before I get into that, when it comes to things like credit cards, your utilities, rent, mortgage, those things, it's best for you to first set up a budget, right? Know exactly where your money is going, and then go into those accounts and set those accounts up on auto draft. So that way you just let it go, right? So to give you an illustration, you get paid. Most people get paid every 2 weeks. You get your paycheck, the paycheck goes into the bank, and then automatically let your credit cards and your rent, your utilities come automatically from your main bank. And then when it comes to your savings, check this out. So first, let's talk about some goals and some things that you want to do, whether it's a few months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years. And so I drawn out some stuff. And so I created this whole thing to illustrate and so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And I put a few things here already that most people are at least trying to do or would like to do, like buy cars or save up for a car, take a vacation. You may want to take the family to Disney World. You may want to take your wife on a trip to Dubai for your anniversary. Save up for a down payment on a home. Of course, you want to definitely contribute to your retirement and invest. And then you constantly want to build out this emergency fund. And so, a few things that I want to mention about these extra savings accounts that you want to open, in addition to your main bank. I suggest that you open up online banks because they usually pay a higher interest rate. 2%, right? It's not much. It's just a savings, not an investment account. So don't get too caught up into that part. And then also you want to look out for what is the minimum balance required for you to maintain these accounts, because some banks, they start to penalize you if your account balance goes below a certain amount. So whatever that amount is for you, make sure it's a good fit for you. And then you don't want a card Because if you get a card, you have you open yourself up to tapping into these accounts and then eventually tapping them out, starting from ground zero. And the next thing you want to do is kind of figure out how much you want to contribute to each account. So to give you an example, let's say for retirement and investing, you want to save $6,000 for the year, right? $3,000 into your retirement and investment account, and then $3,000 into your emergency fund. And so every 2 weeks, your paycheck goes in, and then 125 goes here, and 125 goes here. And so ultimately for the month, you'll be saving a total of $500, right? 6,000 divided by 12, $500 a month. And so let's say you may want to save up for a car, right? To buy a car. And you decide that you want to add maybe $150 here for vacations, especially if you decide that you want to go on an expensive vacation to Tahiti, Hawaii, something really nice and exotic, exclusive. You may want to say $175 a check, right? Whatever that is for you. Buying a home, usually this is a much longer term goal, and so you may want to add another $100. So whatever is important to you, whatever goals that you have. And so this is the reason why it's important for you to take some time, plan it out so that you know exactly how much should go into each account. And you want to keep all of these things separate from your original bank, is because you want to take the thinking out of it. You don't want to have to go into your bank account and go through each bill or go through each category and try to figure out, oh, put this there. No, okay? Once you can take the thinking out of it, it allows you to save and build with ease, right? And that's what we want. And so why do you want to do all of these things? Why is it important? Consistency. So we all know when you consistently pay your bills on time, right? The bank, your credit will increase. The bank, your credit worthiness also goes up, so that the bank actually offers and give you more money. Timely payments, right? We want to make sure our bills are paid on time because it can cause huge disruption. And life happens, right? You could be going out of town, you may have a life event, and your mind may not be on paying your bills at that time. But if you automate it, again, it takes the thinking power out of it. And like we're talking about now, you want to think less about it and save more. So you want to put strategies in place so that it can take off the heavy load and kind of work for you. And so how do you manage all of these things? How do you manage all of these accounts? For one, you want to set up calendar reminders of the due dates of your bills. So at least you'll have in the back of your mind, okay, this bill is coming out on this date, and then do monthly reviews. So that way you're not blindsided and find out that maybe your account was hacked and you have fraud and all of those things. So you want to do those calendar reminders, monthly reviews, things like that. And so this is just a simple strategy that you can put, and it's so powerful because it allows you to automatically save and ultimately build wealth, right? And so as you start to implement strategies like this, you will find that you can save with ease. It's like, oh, coming to Jesus moment. So get into the habit of finding strategies that's going to take the work out of it, take out the thinking power, and put you in control over your finances. So if you enjoy content like this, please like Brothers in Bitcoin. Please consider subscribing to Brothers in Bitcoin, which is my YouTube channel. Check me out on IG and Facebook at Brothers in Bitcoin. Until the next time, peace and love.